In 1962, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 points per game. Today's video won't end until someone doubles that, averaging 100. I have a feeling we're going to be going for quite a few seasons, so let's get this started. Some guys who I think could potentially average 100. Luka's definitely got a shot at it. He's broken in 2K. Anthony Edwards, another good choice. He's a young player who can score at all three levels. Maybe Cam Thomas, because nobody else is going to shoot on this Nets team. Nah, I'm playing. Cam's not going to get there. Season is over with. Joker wins MVP, averaging 26. The Celtics won 70 games, and the league leader in scoring was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 28 a night. So clearly, with the normal 2K simulation, nobody's going to average 100 points naturally. So I've got to step in and make some changes. That's where these league meetings come in. Quick intermission from the video. I wanted to show you all this roster I made of all Steph Currys. How did they all become named Subscribe to Danny? That's crazy. Y'all should do that. Back to the video. Every offseason, I'm going to make 2 changes that'll increase scoring. We'll start it off by heading here to shot clock. We're dropping the shot clock to 20 seconds. And also, we're going to eliminate foul outs. That way players will be playing more. Because it would be terrible if somebody was averaging 99. They needed like a 110-point game to get the average up a little bit. Then they fouled out. You know what I mean? Basically, having foul outs off is just going to give players an opportunity to get more buckets. Oh yeah, this summer we saw the 2025 draft class enter the league. I'll definitely keep an eye on guys like Ace Bailey and Cooper Flagg. Even Dylan Harper. Ace Bailey's playing with Wemby. Oh, Coop's over in Washington. If they don't get him any help over there, once he hits his peak, who knows? He could be the guy to do it. With this new look 20-second shot clock, you can see around the league, scoring is booming. Look at this game. The Nuggets put 177 on the Mavericks. A calm Jokic 40 piece. Joker's averaging 29, Luka's averaging 31, and Shai's leading the league at 34 a night, while Tyler Herro's averaging 33. So we're definitely seeing a scoring increase, but it's nowhere near what we need it to be. Season is over with. Joker averages a triple-double and wins MVP. Wow, James Harden averaging 26 off the bench in Toronto, and the Celtics have another elite season. Ant led the league in scoring at 36 a night. Did anybody have any scoring outbursts? 59 was the season high. That's horrible. That's barely half of 100, man. Let's see what we can do in these league meetings. Automatic points will be granted on shooting fouls. Let's do that. And then for my other change this summer, we're going to go to these settings. As you can see, there's possessions, there's pace, there's all these things you can change. And I want to up the possessions per game. This is going to mean more buckets, more opportunities to score, and in turn, more scoring across the association. And since we aren't really seeing the scoring uptick that I hoped for so far, I'm going to allow myself to make 3 changes every offseason moving forward. That way we can expedite this process, because right now nobody is close to averaging 100 points per game. Although with the new possessions per game settings, y'all see a lot of these games are close to 200 points. I bet somebody's averaging at least 40, right? Yep, it's Trae Young. He's playing for the Sacramento Kings now, averaging 41 points. Stop passing the ball. 13 assists, but Darius Garland is second at 35 and 10. Oh my gosh, just look at the sheer amount of players averaging over 30 points per game. The rule changes are working as intended, and if I can do 3 more next summer, I think we can easily get it to where a player's averaging over 50. But going from 50 to 100, oh geez, it's going to be a challenge for sure. Season is over with. Joker is your MVP. Everybody wants to be a playmaker now. Stop passing the ball. Go get me 50, Jokic. Wow, the Rockets won 70 games? What do they got going on? Oh, they drafted AJ DeBonsta. and then they kind of just kept their core. Shout out to them. That doesn't really matter for this video, but 70 W's is crazy. The Celtics started off this video with 70 wins. Trey leads the league at 38 a night, and the Celtics win the championship, beating the 70-win Houston Rockets. Ooh, we could actually change this bonus rule. They want to change it to 4 team fouls being committed. I'm pretty sure there's a change where you can make it 3. Yep. We want teams to enter the bonus as soon as possible. More free throws means more points. And we still have 2 more changes to make. Let's turn up team pace to 100. That way possessions are even higher. And then possession results, actually, no. I'm going to do that next year. Let's turn up shot distribution. If you turn this up higher, the top shooters will take more shots, meaning that worst players on the team aren't going to take as many shots, and the guys who are near the end of the rotation or even just average starters, they have no chance of averaging 100. So we want to take the ball out of their hands as much as possible. Okay, the scores of the games really don't look all that crazy. Pretty similar to last year. Trae Young again is averaging 41, but that is just so far from the 100 we're trying to get to. So I guess my changes didn't really do much. I'm going to try and do some bigger stuff next year. I'm trying to see what the league high in scoring is. 70 from Paolo Banchero. Okay, that's a good sign. 70 points is a lot, of course. This summer, I want to turn up free throws if possible. I don't know if there's a setting to do that. And then also, I want to make sure teams are taking as many 3-pointers as possible. Wow, that game was 200 to 156. But the stars around the league just don't play as many minutes. Trey, 77 points. But yeah, Ant only playing 33 minutes. He's not going to be able to put up 100 points per game in so few minutes. So we may have to turn down the fatigue rate in the future as well. That way players get less tired and can play more. Because Wilt Chamberlain, when he averaged 50, he was never coming out the game. That was basically what he was doing. Darius Garland, 39 a night. The league high remains 77 from Trae Young. Ime Udoka, another coach of the year, as the Rockets were absolutely elite. And the Rockets beat the Celtics in the finals this time. Now, looking at the stats, yeah, Trey averaged over 40, and then a lot of guys over 30 points per game for sure. As far as league meetings, I don't think I'm really going to do anything. I'll probably just go back to my settings and make some changes there. So here's what I'm thinking. We turn up possession results in terms of shots. We want more possessions resulting in a shot. And then fouls. Yes, we want as many fouls as possible. That stops play, creates more opportunities to score. And then we'll turn up shot 3 as well. So players will be attempting more 3-pointers. We'll see how this goes. I think that these should make a very significant difference. Like, we should get guys near 50 points per game this year. If we don't, we're going to up the changes even more, doing 4 a year. Okay, scoring numbers look kind of similar, and Paolo is our league leader at 38. Hey, remember, as long as y'all are seeing this video, somebody averaged 100, so we're going to make this happen somehow, some way. But yeah, we're going to have to go into overdrive with these changes because the scoring is not what it needs to be. Victor, I need you to put up about 73 more points per game, bro. What was the league high in scoring this year? Ooh, Cam Boozer entered the league. If y'all watched one of the recent videos, you know about Cam Boozer and how he can really score. But Luka Doncic, 64. So if anything, we're taking a step back with the scoring instead of moving forward. I mean, yeah, 36 was the league high from Ian Jackson. Thunder win the championship. 4 changes this summer. What are those changes going to be? I actually had an idea. I'm pretty sure there's a rule here where you can advance the ball faster, because normally it's an 8-second violation. You only got 8 seconds to get the ball over the timeline, but I want to change that to 6 just to further increase pace. Man, I can't find the rule. Whatever. It probably wasn't going to make much of a change. I was scrolling through that for like a couple minutes trying to find it. I couldn't find it. So here's what we're going to do. Do we turn down assist? I don't know what that'll necessarily do. We could definitely turn up the shot percentage though, like free throws. Or wait, did I already do the change where free throws award automatic points? Yes, I did. Okay, so we don't need to worry about turning up the free throw percentage because players are already getting points off the free throws every time. But we want the 3-pointers to go in every single time. You know what I mean? And do we want to say no more dunks, no more layups, no more close shots? You know what? I'm going to say no more middies, no more close shots. and no more dunks, just layups. So that's our 4 changes. We turned up the amount people are going to make their threes, and then players should not be taking many shots outside of layups and three-pointers. That should be the majority of the shot diet for a lot of the guys in the league. We're pretty much ruining the careers of back-to-the-basket big men here. But even with all of these changes I've made, the highest scoring we're seeing is 39 a game. Oh, well, I'm going to have to do what I need to do here. We're going to make a big change this summer, and I can guarantee you that a player will at least average 75 next year, giving us a huge step in the right direction. You might be wondering, what are you going to do, Danny? Y'all are about to find out. Season is over with. AJ DeBonsta wins MVP, only averaging 27. Wow! The Rockets won 75 games. That is crazy work from Houston. VJ Edgecombe leads the league in scoring at a measly 36 a night. But since he's the best scorer in the league, at least in theory, we're going to turn him into an absolute superstar. I mean, y'all are just going to see. We're going to run the one-man show offense. But before that, we're going to do any final rule changes we can to increase the scoring as much as possible. I can do as many as I want here just because we really want to push this scoring into overdrive. We want players to recover as fast as possible and fatigue as little as possible. Fast breaks. I feel like fast breaks lead to more points, so we're going to turn that up. Assist. I don't want assists. I want buckets. Steals. I don't really think this is going to help either way because there'll be turnovers and anyway. Shot types, only three-pointers. That's all we want. Shot percentages, you know what? On the off chance somebody's taking a layup or dunking the ball, we want it to go in. So we'll max those out as well. Free throws doesn't matter because we already are getting granted automatic points on free throws. Assist distribution. I don't want my best player getting assists, so we're going to turn that down. And now we're going to go over to the Miami Heat, right, who have VJ Edgecombe. He just averaged however many points. And what we're going to do is nerf all the other players on the team. They are not going to be allowed to shoot the ball at all. VJ Edgecombe, you are shooting the ball. And when you shoot it, three-pointers. That's all we need, bro. All we need is 3 balls. Rest of the team, I got to turn the shot tendencies down. Y'all will not be shooting the ball at all. And then I got to turn VJ's back up, which I'll do in a second. But I do not want anybody shooting this ball besides VJ Edgecombe. We're even going to go into the coach settings and say, hey, coach, the offense is going to be play through the star. That's all we do, right? Also, VJ will be playing 48 minutes per night because when Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50, he was playing the entire game. And Edgecombe is going to also be able to play through overtime. There's not going to be any foul outs, so that'll be good. That should offer additional opportunities for him to score the rock. I think we are all ready to go. I'm going to select the Miami Heat here. Oh, let me also just turn fatigue in general off so he doesn't get tired. That's a good idea. Yeah, fatigue off. Rule changes. Team chemistry, turn that off too. I don't want anybody getting mad that they aren't shooting the ball. Now, Coach Spo, here's what we're going to do, man. We are going to run the 5-man rotation of doom. All the starters are going to play all the minutes. That way we have our best defenders, best playmakers, best everything next to VJ. But they aren't going to shoot, of course. That's kind of the point. But they will be able to be good role players next to them. Let's see how this first game goes. 166 to 160. Oh my gosh! VJ Edgecombe puts up 145. Hold on, game 2. Was that a fluke in game 1? We might have broke the game, dog. Well, it looks like he is well on track to averaging 100 points per game. Bro might mess around and average 150. Wilt Chamberlain, his record is about to get absolutely obliterated here. VJ's still averaging 134, and we are in December. So barring a historical fall off, this is very much happening for Edgecombe. He is going to break this record, guaranteed. 131. Still the average here in January. What's his craziest game he's had all year? 181. When was that? I just want to see. October 25th. Oh, so that was game 2. Oh, yeah, we saw the 181. All right, I'll catch y'all at the end of the season. Season is over with. VJ Edgecombe wraps it up, averaging 133 points per game. The season high of 181 remained. He attempted 122 shots in one game, made 66 when he dropped that 181-point game. What a season. Can he wrap it up with the championship? No, he lost in the first round. Averaged how many points in round one? 127. Couldn't win a chip. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.